feels like it's damn near hollow. Like it almost feels like it's not meant for a human foot. There's no transition, there's no texture, there's no tumble. It just feels like it could be, I don't know, like nylon or something. Okay, we back, and today we have the Air Force, Us Force, Nike Air Force One collaboration with Lil Yachty, I think this is, and it's part of his collaboration with Nike that's supposed to be like the Concrete Boys. So I've seen Yachty around Nike for years, and see, they even gave him his own little paper design, which is pretty cool. And I like these shoes though, but I've seen Yachty hanging around Nike for a while. He's wore the Nigel Sylvester shoes in public when those first came out. Not the biggest fan of his music, but I do like this sneaker. It really makes me think of like the Bapes that were from the early 2000s, which I still don't have a pair of. I always wanted like those comic book Bapes that were all patented leather with the midsole the same color as the upper. And now Nike is doing it several years later on this collab. And I'm pretty sure if I looked into this, Yachty definitely got some inspiration from the Bape line. But again, here's the Concrete Boys on the back, and it looks like they're just making concrete. I know that Yachty is from Atlanta, and I'm guessing that's where all of his friends are from, but I'm not sure, and I'm pretty sure that's one of the Concrete Boys right there on the shoe, which is pretty cool. And again, I like the shoe. I like the concept. I like the colors. When these first dropped, I was very interested to see if these would sell out or how well they would do. And to my surprise, they did really, really well. They sold out everywhere they're being sold, at least on the sneakers app. And now if you go try to get a pair for resale, they're like in this size, which is a 9.5. Wow. As a filming of this video, they're $669 on GOAT for a retail pair. This pair is not a retail pair. This was sent to me directly from some good friends. And it's a really good pair in my opinion. I wouldn't pay $699. I would have paid the retail price for the sneaker, but definitely not $600. I also noticed that there's Nike Us Force One on the box, and originally I thought that was like a typo, but it's not. They have it correct. That's exactly what it's supposed to say. And just getting a closer look at the shoe, the patent leather, it's okay. Patent leather ones aren't the most comfortable ones. But even with this shoe being a little stiffer than the normal leather ones, I would still suggest that you go a half size down. If you're used to going a half size down in Air Force Ones, I would say go a half size down in this pair as well. And just looking at these again on foot, they're pretty clean. I know the colors are a little outlandish, but I still do believe you can pull these off if like your shirt is not too crazy. Or if you might like wear a black shirt with a little bit of red and green or something like that, and just to kind of accent it a little bit, you could definitely pull these off. Like I've worn them a couple times, and I've gotten a couple compliments from people in the streets. There's one guy that actually knew what I was wearing. He was like, "Yo, where'd you get those?" And I had to have that quick little conversation about how I get the sneakers, and he was definitely pleasantly surprised. And usually when that happens out there on the streets, I just say, "Hey, follow me on IG," and you can ask me questions there, which I actually prefer. But it is what it is. The shoe is great. Shout out to the person that sent me the sneaker. I can't put their information in the description, but make sure you follow me on one of my socials, Instagram or even TikTok. I do like the Concrete Boy Us Air Force One. It's dope. I know I'm a little late on these, but it doesn't matter. So just let me know in the comments what you guys think about them. Make sure you follow me on IG. Peace, love, and light, and I'm out.